clean and sober is one of the biggest damn mistakes this country's ever made. I know it's a hold your hand idealistic point of view that somehow magically, I mean, God bless some of you. If you're like me, I've been known to have a glass of wine at night watching some of the nightly news. We all need to self-medicate, period.
2 shots of vodka.
Road beers.
I am the liquor.
Rotbeers.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here.
Road beers.
I drink and I know things.
Road beers.
How many drinks of alcohol do you consume a week?
One shelf.
Road beers.
What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that?
We should get some road beers, huh?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we should get some road beers.
Oh, this isn't cold at all.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
They're not cold at all. I'll just grab a quick shovel of snow and put them into this bucket, right?
Yeah. That should work.
Yeah, that didn't work at all. In the meantime, this is cold. This is the one cold beer if you like.
Nice.
It's really fucking cold outside, so I hope this works.
Yeah, holy shit, it's like 26.
My car didn't start today.
Is that why you had it plugged in?
Yeah. Well, I didn't have it plugged in last night because my extension cord was frozen under the snow to the back parking spots. So yesterday I was like, all right, my car will start tomorrow. It's not like I haven't had to for the past month probably. Yeah. And when I woke up this morning, not only did I wake up late, but the thermostat, like I just woke up and my alarms they went off, and I didn't wake up to them.
Oh, really?
There's like 6 of them. So my alarms are all gone off. It's 8:20 after 8, running late, and the thermostat was set to like 15 degrees. So it was like 12 degrees in this house.
What the fuck?
I was not happy. And now we're trying to use the cold in our favor here.
Yeah.
With the beers.
Like, this past week, it's just been shit in general.
Yeah, and it's supposed to go on for another... Tomorrow's supposed to be the coldest, like, almost the coldest day of the year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Not happy.
Luckily, I got a garage to park in, so...
Fuck you.
I'm good.
Where do you work?
At the...
Oh, yeah.
With the gym rentals and stuff.
You mow the lawns, etc.
Yeah. During the summer, and now it's just like shoveling snow and shit, but
Yeah.
It's super chill to do while in school. You see a lot of sketchy shit downtown.
Yeah.
Like, there's a couple times, people are just like lying out on the grass, pretty sure they're like cracked out or something, and...
Oh, just woke up from the lighthouse, gonna get my morning fix and lie in a park.
Yeah. Well, one of the guys I worked with, you know where Pleasant Hill is?
Mm-hmm.
Like that area? Yeah. There's that school there. They got rid of it now, I think. But they used to do like the weed whacking and stuff, along the fences and whatnot.
Yeah.
And they were doing that, and some guy was like shooting heroin, like along one of the fences, and they were, just going along doing their thing until this guy started chasing them. And then they, were freaking the fuck out, obviously.
Holy.
Like you would. And then they, hopped in their van and, drove away and never went back to that school.
Whew.
So it didn't get done for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Damn. I wonder how much... He must have had something laced with his heroin.
Yeah.
If he had that much energy to go chase.
Yeah, probably.
I would have thought you could take the weed whacker and just kind of hit him with it and he would... Whoa!
Yeah. Just, collapse.
Push him over.
Yeah.
Dude, we need to mow this grass.
That whole area is just sketchy as fuck.
Oh, absolutely. I used to door knock for a certain political party.
Oh, yeah.
Over there.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, they didn't like the political party I was campaigning for.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I didn't think, this area's that much, one way or the other, but...
Oh, they're hard to the left.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought, Saskatchewan, Saskatoon in general is quite...
Just in that neighborhood.
Okay.
Because the whole riding ended up winning because they have those, especially the new richer areas popping up, like Kensington and
Rosewood and Stonebridge and...
Yeah, that's not part of the riding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's just, that Kensington area.
Okay.
It's brings in a lot more like higher income people, especially immigrants.
Yeah.
Immigrants love to vote conservative.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I've never heard that before, but I'm not that much of a politics guy, so...
Because there will be some guys who will own a business or be part of a union or something like that, and they'll...
Well, like you just said about them owning a lot of businesses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What I found out when I used to work at Dairy Queen, when I was there, an immigrant came from India and bought the Dairy Queen that I worked at. And he told me at some point that that's like something they have to do. Like when they come over here, they have to like buy a business or something within like a year or something.
Yeah.
And I found that like fucking nuts.
Which is, I mean, hey, all power to them.
Yeah.
India's actually kind of crazy. That's why I'm excited to talk to Millen about India, because that they're starting to overtake China on the world's biggest economy.
Oh, really?
And population.
Yeah.
If you believe China's current population statistics. I think the weather balloon was just... it's probably the bottle kids from Trailer Park Boys.
Oh. I don't know what to think about that. Like, I'm not big into some conspiracy theories are, like, my thing, like, Bermuda Triangle and stuff, but, like, I don't know about, like, balloons and stuff like they're saying, China and all that.
What other conspiracy theories do you like?
Like the Phoenix Lights is one.
What's that? Let's hear it.
Oh, okay. I forget what year it was. It wasn't. I think it was maybe like 2013 or something, in Phoenix, in Arizona.
Okay.
At some point in the night, there was like 6 like huge ass lights like in the sky that were just like floating over, and people believed it to be like an alien spacecraft. And it's like not...
As you should.
It's not explainable to be anything else. Like the government, tried to step in. Oh, that was us doing, testing and whatnot. But then, like, when they tried to prove it, to recreate it, it didn't like look anything the same as what they claimed it to be. Mm-hmm. And like, millions of people saw this, so everyone's like, "Oh, this is bullshit. It has to be something else, right?" So. I think it definitely has to be something related to aliens. But.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Arizona's right beside New Mexico now.
Yeah.
And New Mexico is where Area 51 is, right?
Okay, yeah.
I think.
I actually have no idea.
Oh, we gotta study up on our American geography.
I don't know shit about America.
Fuck. I want to move there after this fucking weather.
Arizona, yeah.
Well, anywhere south.
Yeah, I feel that, but like, there's things that they got there that we don't have. Like, I don't fuck with like alligators and snakes.
Oh, I would wrestle an alligator for sure.
I don't fuck with that stuff.
Get enough pibbers in me, and I want to actually. I have dreams sometimes about wrestling alligators.
Oh.
Especially when I'm drunk. Yeah. When I'm drunk, I'll have rank sex dreams or alligator dream, like fighting alligator dreams.
Okay.
And one of the dreams that I frequently have fighting alligators is the alligator goes to bite me, and this obviously isn't going to happen, but the alligator goes to bite me. I put one hand on the bottom of his mouth, one hand on the top of his mouth while his mouth's open, and I push as hard as I can, and the alligator can't chomp me. And then I push harder, and he can't chomp. And I push harder, and then I just like fold his face inside out.
Holy shit!
And I guarantee you that'll happen when I go to Florida.
Like, I just have very violent dreams when I get drunk. It's like, you know what voodoo dolls are, right? What voodoo dolls are?
Yes.
Yeah. So in this dream, I don't like know everything that happened. I don't remember everything, but there was like voodoo dolls, but they were like, you know, kind of like the Toy Story guys, like they just come alive when people aren't looking.
Okay.
And the voodoo dolls were trying to kill the person that they were like the voodoo doll of.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
All right.
And I feel like that would be a pretty good fucking
That'd
movie.
be a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, and like it was, you know, they don't like know it's alive, but the like one picture I got still from that is like a voodoo doll like gutting someone's eye, and it was like super nasty, but it's like that'd be a good fucking movie.
Yeah. Especially if you like filmed it in like 80s style.
Yeah.
I think people got to start making movies look shittier.
Okay. Yeah.
Like our good graphics now are
Yeah.
getting too much. Like they're too good.
Yeah. With some things, and I think other things definitely would be better, like with old kind of, you know, graphics and stuff like.
Well, like I'm glad that documentaries have good graphics
Yeah,
and picture and everything, but it'd be nice if sometimes you could leave some stuff to the imagination.
Yeah. Like I don't know how new it is, but like they made a newer Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah,
And
I've
I
never
watched-
seen it, but
I watched that, and I feel like that could have definitely been better if they used like an older graphics and picture
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. I mean, it was still really good, and I loved it, but it could have, like you said, left more up to the memory or your
imagination, right?
As like, especially I like watching like documentaries of like murders and stuff, and I definitely like, you know, the actual documentaries with like better graphics are great. But then like when they try to make the documentary into a movie and they use like way too good of graphics, they could, you know.
Yeah. That's like actually on the flip side of that, you ever watch like Mayday or those like crime show documentaries where they do a what the fuck is it called? Dramatization.
Okay, yeah.
Like an animated dramatization
Yeah.
of the event.
Yeah.
And they try to do like CGI and it looks like the animations from a skit off a bowling TV.
Yeah.
Like when you get a
Yeah.
strike on a bowling
Yeah.
alley.
Okay.
Ugh, they're awful. Also, Marvel, I am so fucking done with their CGI.
Oh, why is
The whole movie CGI.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
good CGI, but the whole fucking movie CGI. If I wanted to watch a cartoon, I'm not gonna go to a fucking Marvel movie.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, I mean, I'm originally like from the comics. I'm more of a DC fan,
Yeah.
but like, you know, they haven't been like sticking to like the comic book like, you know, storyline or anything.
Oh, yeah.
And they kind of just like jack off their own way. And Marvel is just like too kid friendly for me. Like, you know.
Honestly, dude, I have not been into Marvel ever.
Yeah.
I almost did with Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Like Iron Man.
I like the Iron
The original
Mans.
Iron Man is sick because our family had gotten our first like flat screen TV. And Dad was like, all right, we're going all out. He paid, I think, like $1,300 or $1,400 for a 42-inch LG LCD TV,
Okay.
which today you could get for $100.
Yeah.
And then he's like, all right, we're going all out. He got like the sound system, which today you could probably buy for $100 again, and a TV unit and everything. And we were like, oh, this is living luxury. In 2007, oh baby.
Oh shit, yeah.
But yeah, we ended up, the first movie we watched on it was Iron Man
Yeah.
with Robert Downey Jr.
I liked the Iron Mans. They were good, and then like
I couldn't get into the Avengers.
no, me neither.
It just seemed like the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I really like the storylines behind stuff, and it just seems like the Avengers just had too much going on. And it's like it's just them, you know, trying to beat the shit out of a villain, and there's no like storyline involved. in
Yeah,
it.
and it's, oh no, they're about to lose. They have the big fight at the end of the movie, or the climax of the movie. The big fight. Oh no, the heroes are losing. And then something comes up where they win.
Yeah.
Wow, what a plot twist.
Yeah, just
what
like,
the fuck?
with what Endgame is the newest Avengers one.
Yeah. Is that the one where Iron Man dies?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet.
I think that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Infinity War is like the first part to it, and like they're getting their ass kicked by Thanos, and then like then Captain America picks up like Thor's hammer, and that's like, oh shit, like that's the turning event there too.
Yeah. Whoa. I mean, them killing Tony Stark was sort of a plot twist because he's like the beloved character of most of the people who watch those movies. Yeah. So I guess good move on their part for doing that, but also at the same time, damn, don't kill Tony Stark just to get a better movie.
Yeah, and I think that like could have taken away, a good more future movies that they could make. Cause shit, I think they could have done more with him as a character.
He should have been the front and center motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll stick with Tarantino.
Yeah. Actually, don't.
I would like if Marvel went Robot Chicken style.
Oh.
And just went rated R on their next movie.
Yeah.
Made an Avengers movie rated R. There's like a sex scene halfway through.
That's why
they recreate
Deadpool.
2 Girls, 1 Cup with Black Widow and Gamora?
The green one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I fucking love Deadpool. Like, rated R.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Deadpool's fun,
amazing.
Yeah. I haven't seen the second one yet.
Oh, really?
No.
It's like, it's good as fuck, too.
Yeah. And I guess Ryan Reynolds is one of the, like, most sought-after guys in Hollywood. So you got the power couple there. He can do anything he wants at this point.
Yeah.
Why is he fucking around with Mint Mobile?
Oh, really?
Have you heard of that?
I feel like
it's
I might have heard of that.
company, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I might have saw like an ad.
He's trying to bring it to
for
Canada. We're supposed to get cheap phone plans from Mint Mobile soon.
Fuck yeah.
Which I'm excited for, but like, why is he doing it?
Yeah.
Is he just a good person?
Side quest.
Yeah, side quest. Once you get so rich and famous, you just get side quests.
Just like Shaq. Shaq's just fucking...
Dude, I love Shaq.
I love Shaq, but he's just like doing whatever the fuck he wants at this point.
DJ Diesel.
Yeah. Same thing like 50 Cent. Not even music, just fucking throwing out TV shows and shit now.
Yeah. 50 Cent's great. Yeah. There are some good rich people. People like to think that rich people are all bad.
Yeah.
But there are some gooders out there.
Yeah. Like, especially Shaq. Shaq's a fucking G.
Oh, yeah.
Like...
Goes to Walmart and, like, buys everything for everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's, like, one of the best things you can do. Like...
Have you seen that one video where there's a kid? It's like one of those, Shaq buys everything at Walmart. Wait for everyone's surprise.
Oh, like
YouTube
clickbait
videos.
title?
Yeah, clickbait titles. And he goes up to like a grandma and her grandson. He's like, I'm gonna buy you a PS4, but you gotta ask your grandma first, because you can't accept things from strangers. Or no, Kate. I just ruined the fucking punchline on that. Shaq goes up to them. He goes to the kid. He goes, "You know who I am?" And the kid's like, "No." He's like, "Are you sure?" Kid's like, "No." And then he says, "Okay, I'm gonna buy you a PS5, but you gotta ask your grandma first, because you can't accept things from strangers. Your grandma knows that. She's gonna teach you that."
Yeah.
And then he did. The grandma knows who he is, and then he does, and they all hug, and everybody cries, and blah 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 blah. But
yeah,
that's gay.
Yeah, like honestly, even if someone does like something super nice for me, I'm not an emotional person whatsoever. Like I couldn't see myself like crying or like anything like that. If someone like fucking bought me a fucking house, like I can't see myself doing anything like that.
Yeah, I'm also like emotionally detached and depressed.
Yeah.
So
fucking balls steeped in depression.
Yeah, that's why I worry sometimes. I'll be like, I mean, this is just me daydreaming again, but if I'm at any sort of event, I'm like, okay, this is just me like mentally prepping myself for things, which is probably how I just get anxious about things. But me going to an event and I'm like, okay, someone has a microphone and you're supposed to, maybe it's the local news, so it doesn't even fucking matter, but you're still thinking about what you're going to say. And I'm there, and they're like, I'm going to give you $250 million if you answer this one question.
Yeah.
And then they're expecting like the biggest applause.
Yeah. I don't fuck with like the people that, you know, just go and do like nice things just
For clout?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And it's like the only reason they're doing it just, you know, to film themselves so they seem like they're top shit.
Yeah.
And then you just know like they're the biggest piece of shit in person for sure.
It's easy to see through it too. And then but then they can have the clickbait title and then the whole video is like prep to them doing the act. So then you watch at least half the video, maybe at least a third of the video to see what the title was talking about.
Yeah.
And then you just feel ripped off.
Yeah.
So that's a big shit show. We should make a show. We'll make a show where it's the anti of that.
We do shitty things to people and film it. Oh.
So we go up to random people in the street and we go, or yeah, a homeless guy sitting around with a can. He's asking for donations. And we go up and be like, hey, sir, here's a $50 bill if you let us borrow your can for a video here. We're trying to show people how we really care about society. And then, of course, he's going to give you the can.
Yeah.
So then you take his can and you shit in it. And you give it back to him and you don't give him the $50 bill.
Yeah.
And then you put the YouTube video as, we gave a homeless man a meal.
Oh, God.
And then the thumbnail will be the man with the can with a grimace on his face looking at us, and then you Photoshop a cheeseburger into the can instead of shit.
When you said, like, doing the opposite, I was thinking more like, threaten someone, if you don't get this right, we're gonna fucking rob you.
Oh, okay, yeah. Or,
like,
or we are doing actually nice things. And we do the nice thing for these people, or we will
it's like
fucking gang.
You go, oh shit. I was like, go up to someone, hello, sir. We're gonna give you one chance to answer this question. If you don't get it right, we're gonna fucking curb stomp you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. And you can use that in a bunch of different ways. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Be like the honest version of what the fuck these people are doing, because let's be real.
Or go up to people, ooh, this would be a fun game. Spend a whole day, like a whole Saturday, everyone's got work off, and just go up to random people in the street and be like, show us your messages or something like that so that we could reveal, like, find out if they're a pedophile or not.
Oh, God.
And be like, or we'll curb stomp you.
Yeah.
And then we could try to get them to admit that they're a pedophile. Okay, maybe my game show is just us torturing people.
Yeah.
I just want to find out who the fucking pedophiles are and kill them.
Okay. They need to bring back capital punishment for real.
Yeah, at least for pedophiles who have committed.
For like top tier, your fucking scum things.
Yeah.
Need fucking capital punishment.
Like, how is Ghislaine Maxwell still alive?
Yeah. Like, pedophiles, fucking...
Rapists?
Yeah, rapists, fucking, like, things along those lines.
Yeah.
Fuck, you don't deserve to be alive?
I saw a video recently, and it was, okay, maybe not recently, this was probably almost a year ago. But anyway, it was... There's a gang in Edmonton that finds pedophiles and, like, hangs outside their house until they get out of jail, because they pay bail and they find out that they paid bail.
Okay.
So then they're supposed to come home.
Yeah.
And then this gang of guys who wants to fuck up pedophiles it's a biker gang
Yeah.
that fucks up pedophiles.
Yeah.
Goes to the house, is
Yeah.
convicted. They have proof. There's evidence,
Yeah.
and they do that, and then the guy shows up, and they just fucking kill him.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I don't think there's actually like a confirmed murder of any of them,
Okay.
but I don't think anybody really checks up on it.
Yeah. It pisses me off to see, like, you know, funerals and stuff. People are like, they were such a good person and stuff. And you're like, bro, this is bullshit. I know this guy's a fucking asshole.
I wonder about that so much, like at funerals where someone's just a shit person.
Yeah.
Like, does anybody speak up? Does just no one show up? What happens?
Yeah.
I'd love to go to one of those funerals and just be like, this dude fucking sucked.
Like,
Or just start playing. I would bring my like Bluetooth speaker, put it at full blast, start playing the Hamsterdam song.
okay.
I'd be like, your dad was a pedophile. Start twerking in the aisle.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There was there was someone I know, his dad died like a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know like who he was really or anything. But someone else was telling me like a couple weeks ago that he was like a piece of shit. And like, you know, everybody was like so, you know, hurt and everything when he died. And like I found out like how much of a piece of shit he was like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, why did I go to the funeral and feel bad about this?
Yeah. Fuck. And it was just a normal, respectful funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
It was like so many people, because I forget, but like he died young. I don't remember like what it was exactly. It might have been like MS or something, but you know.
Yeah. I feel like if you do enough shitty things, you end up dying young.
Yeah.
Just
Karma.
from like your body having so much visceral stress to the dumb shit. Not even dumb. To the nasty shit you've done.
Yeah.
I think that'll age you faster than anyone else.
Yeah. Because like your mind plays a huge part on like how you function physically, and like being a piece of shit ain't gonna make you feel good about yourself.
Yeah. That's why I'm glad I haven't been as anxious in the past couple of years. Because especially growing up, I was just a naturally anxious kid.
Yeah.
And one thing, especially lately, that has been me think that I've got less stress in my life, and being out of school for sure helps, is I used to, over the past 3 years, I used to always have to have an alcoholic beverage before I could have my daily shit.
Okay.
Because it would like relax my whole body.
Yeah.
Because I think I just tensed up all the time.
Right.
In my guts. So then I couldn't let my shit out.
Okay.
Also, I've been a constipated kid since I was little.
Yeah.
Like my parents didn't think I was gonna make it as a baby because I couldn't shit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So then constipation combined with this tensing up, anxious bullshit
Yeah.
resulted in an adult who has to have a beer to take a shit.
Yeah.
So anyway, in the past, I want to say like probably since summer, that's changed completely. I can just shit.
Okay,
It's
that's
amazing.
good. That's
It's
good. I can't, like, me still being in school right now, like, stressed. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's bad, and
Were
especially
you
like,
stressed in like high school and shit?
oh yeah, I've always been a naturally like super anxious.
It's not
stressed
hard
person.
to be at
Yeah.
all.
And it's like just overthinking everything. Like fuck, I could be thinking of something years from now that I think is gonna happen.
Yep.
Like I'm already like concerned about getting a fucking job in healthcare, because like fuck Canada's healthcare. But
Yeah.
you know, it's still something I want to do, but like still fuck Canada's healthcare.
And you still have another year, 2?
A year and a half now,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, it's shit. And even thinking back, I'm like, if I would have just not stressed as much and just done my work, because a lot of the me not studying was just me thinking there was too much and like getting overwhelmed and shit. If I would have just chilled out, I would have gotten way better grades in college.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I have an awful job right now, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel like if I could chill out, like, I mean, it's a lot easier to say than it is to do.
absolutely.
But, like, I still get all my shit done, and I'm doing, like, good enough, you know. But,
Yeah.
it's not like it's not great for me. I mean, like stress and shit that people go through now is like probably what contributes like mental health problems and whatnot.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, let's be real. Some mental health stuff that people are saying is bullshit.
For sure.
Like, you
Yeah.
know, the whole 15-year-old white girl depression. Fuck that. That's bullshit.
That, and honestly, I think some people think themselves into mental illness. I think I've done it.
Okay, yeah.
Because, I don't know why I'm not extremely suicidal right now, but I was 2 years ago, so... Sorry, that's my phone. I should probably silence that. But yeah, I can just do mental gymnastics to be like, oh yeah, my life's not actually that bad. And before, the narrative, especially during COVID, was you have to prioritize your mental health. If you need help, you should ask for it. Like, if you have depression, blah blah blah, like they're almost encouraging you to make it a crutch.
Yeah.
When I have some days where I just don't want to fucking do it.
Yeah. I feel like the university especially, they're like, you know, take care of yourself, mental health, all that stuff. But then you're gonna get shit on in school. They're like, you know, take time for yourself. Take time for yourself. You're gonna fucking do bad on your next exam. That's gonna make your mental health worth spiral down, and it just goes to shit. So
Yeah. No, I disagree with taking a mental health day.
yeah,
You know what a mental health day is? Going to the gym, doing as much as you can. Even if it's not as much as you usually lift, or not as much as you usually run, or if you're just going for a walk on the treadmill. Something like that. Make yourself 3 good meals, or at least some snacks.
Yeah.
Because I know when I get in a really bad depressive slump, I don't want to eat. I just want to fucking sleep.
yeah,
And that's not good for your body. No. But it feels good when you're in that state.
yeah,
And and then get sleep.
yeah. Like I worked at the mental health center at the hospital for, you know, like 3 months or whatever.
Yeah.
And depression was like a big thing going through there.
Yeah.
And a lot of those people just didn't take care of themselves, and that's when you could tell that they're not getting better, right?
Yeah.
They'd like, you know, stop taking like personal hygiene or anything like that, or they didn't want to leave their room or anything, and you could tell like that's when you know it's not going good.
Yeah. And it's really tough to try and help someone out of that, especially. Like, I know when I've been in those kind of states, like, nobody except for my mom, like a call to my mom will fix that.
Yeah.
But nobody else can tell me anything otherwise.
Yeah.
So that's why I think therapists, etc., and actually maybe it's not just therapists or psychologists. It's a lot of people are just in school for psychology or some shit like that, and they decide to give advice online.
Yeah.
And most of it is just, oh no, just take a mental health day, or like encourage them to put a crutch on, or not even try things at all.
Yeah.
And I think that's awful.
And honestly, it's so different person to person. Like,
Absolutely,
every person
yeah.
completely different, and reading it out of a fucking textbook is nothing like shit compared to like real life.
For sure.
Cause, you know, I've dealt with so many people, and like the things you read in the book, and then you go work, and it's like, fuck, this is nothing like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And especially like dealing with like a lot of mental health stuff with my family too. It's like, fuck, this is not at all what it's actually like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. On a lighter note.
Fuck, that got depressing so quick.
How's the beer taste?
Good shit.
Road beers.
Fuck yeah.
So I've got some jokes written down. Let's see if we can find anything good in here.
Alright.
This has not gone well once on... I mean, we've only recorded... I guess I've recorded a few episodes, just not posted them all.
Okay.
I've posted 2 episodes. On one of them, I tried to do jokes, and they didn't go well.
Well, I'm completely like a dark humor person.
Alright. Okay, I gotta set this one up. He's so awkward when you try to set up a joke,
Yeah.
knowing it's a joke.
Yeah.
Whereas I like to just hang out with people and then I'll like talk
Yeah.
to set it up.
Works
and
its way in. Yeah.
But this is kind of forced, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. I like to think of myself as not an ugly dude, but I like to settle and go for girls a little below my league. And my girlfriend is so fucking fat.
Okay.
How fat is she?
How fat is she?
My girlfriend's so fucking fat. When we go drinking, her gut gives a new meaning to the word hangover. She's so fat. When I want to eat her out, I need a garage door button to lift her gunt out of the way.
God.
When she sits around the house, and I mean around the house,
Oh yeah. Okay.
she gets a cardiac alert from her Apple Watch. Yeah. I think that's it.
One of the ones that I like, you probably saw it with my notes, but on most days my girl's a 9, but on her birthday she's gonna be 10. I love that one.
Choose that one. Ugh. We hate pedophiles, but we love joking that we are them.
I'm not, I'm not a pedophile, I'm not racist, but fuck, I'll make a racist joke or a pedophile
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, that's a good defense of racist jokes, is that pedophilic jokes are hilarious.
Yeah.
Everyone loves laughing at pedophilic jokes.
Absolutely.
Actually, maybe not everyone. I misspoke there. But some people who will not laugh at racist jokes will laugh at pedophilic jokes.
Yeah.
Why? Why don't you laugh at both? They're just jokes.
Yeah.
They're not real.
And personally, I don't get offended by anything. Someone wants to make a racist ass joke about white people, I'll fucking laugh. I think it's funny as shit.
Some of the funniest, especially when, like, a really southern black person makes a white person joke. Some of the funniest shit I've ever heard. God damn.
And like being like the only white person in my friend group from university, like holy shit, people just make like racist ass white jokes to me all the time, but I think it's funny as fuck. Yeah, I love it as long as I can do the same to them. Yeah, and they're cool with it. So
exactly,
fuck.
And that's the world that we all strive to be in. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
But then, especially in nursing, holy fuck, you get some sensitive ass people.
Yep.
And they're no fun to fucking chill with. They're nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then they wonder why the people that they surround themselves with are just anxious balls of stress.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why your mental health's bad. Loosen up.
Yeah. Fucking have a beer, shit.
Have a beer, go on a booze cruise, smash a mailbox with a baseball bat.
Fuck. That's something I've always wanted to do.
I never have. Well, we don't have those in Canada.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We just got like the ones like right on the house
Right
and
on the
shit.
house, yeah.
There's like a bunch of, fun things that I did, like, as my time as a teenager.
Yeah.
Like, one of my most memorable stories was in like this town, now a city next to Saskatoon. There's like these ponds sort of in between houses or whatever you want to call it, rivers, whatever. Mm-hmm. And there's like fountains in them. So naturally we were, fucked up. It's like 2 a.m. We're like, we're gonna go fucking skinny dipping. just for fun. So we get there, we fucking go in the water. And then someone must have called the police on us because the fucking police show up, right? And one of my friends, he's like, just not a great smart guy.
Okay,
he starts fucking
I can relate.
Yeah. He fucking books it, like leaves his clothes on the ground, nothing. He books it, jumps over a fence into someone's yard. And that family happened to be in the backyard having a fire. So, that was funny as shit. Yeah.
Roasting marshmallows around the fire. Daddy, look at the guy's ass.
And like at the time, it wasn't very funny, but now that was pretty fucking funny because it wasn't me.
Yeah, that's good.
But I feel
I
like
don't have a lot of high school stories just because I was a goody kid.
really,
Yeah.
that's when I went through like my drugs phase and stuff. Like
Yeah.
weed,
Well,
like
a lot of
every
people.
day.
Yeah, you either go through your hard partying phase in high school and then not as much
Yeah,
the rest of your life, or you don't do it in high school and you do a ton in college. Some people get like addicted to shit. I'm glad that I'm kind of coming out of my partying phase.
yeah,
Still gonna have fun, of course,
absolutely.
but doing Molly every weekend, no thank you.
Yeah, like I haven't like done any drugs or anything. I think for like 4 years now, maybe.
Yeah.
But fuck, I'd love to. I used to love to fucking go to a party, fucking do some coke, and fucking pass out. It was great. Like I ended up in someone's.
Well,
front
it's the
yard
funnest
sometime.
thing you'll ever do, and then the next day it's really not.
Yeah, like weed never was really my thing. Like I was paranoid as fuck.
Yeah,
Especially on
that
top of
happens to me too.
stress.
Yeah,
I would get so fucking paranoid.
yeah.
And then I tried coke for the first time, and I was like, "Holy fuck, this is amazing!"
See, and I don't even like that either.
Yeah,
But
that was.
I get it.
I did it like 3 times, I
Yeah.
think. But the one time, I don't remember much of that. But I remember going to a party and then waking up in someone's front yard sometime, like the next morning, and I had no idea where the fuck I was, and I didn't have like my phone, my fucking wallet, or
Ooh.
anything with me.
Ooh.
And I like genuinely.
Zoink, Scoob.
Yeah, and this was at a time in high school like where I didn't know shit about Saskatoon, like I didn't know where the fuck I was or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like fuck around, find out.
Oh boy. Ooh. Okay, I want to take a piss break.
Good enough.
Let's play Would You Rather.
Would you rather? All right.
Yeah. And I just thought of one while I was pissing.
Okay.
Would you rather lick the top of the bowl of a bachelor's toilet, so
Okay.
a single man's toilet, or have to smell the balls of a male Discord mod?
Ooh. I think I'm gonna have to lick the toilet.
I think so too. Because I was just looking at our toilet and we got some pubes and piss on there. I haven't cleaned
God.
it. I haven't cleaned it in a couple weeks.
Oh God. Would you rather be a black man during slavery
All right.
or a Jew during the Holocaust?
Who? Probably Jew because it'd be over quick. Or no, I might be able to. I could be a house man.
That's true. That's true. You just, you get to chill inside at least, make food or
Yeah, I could
clean
be
or
a
whatever.
Samuel L. Jackson
Yeah.
in Django. Yep. Would you rather? Okay, now I'm gonna make these 2 good ones. So it's gonna be really hard to decide.
Okay.
Would you rather win the lottery or be with Blake Lively for the rest of your life? And she
The
loves
rest-
the
for the
fuck
rest
out
of
you.
my
She
life.
loves you.
For the
Like,
rest
she
of my life.
adores you, dude.
Okay. Or the lottery.
She adores you. She gives the best head.
Okay.
She'll fuck you anytime.
Okay.
It's great.
How much money am I getting from the lottery?
40 mil.
40 mil? And I get to keep the whole 40 mil?
Yeah, we don't have taxes
Okay.
in Canada on
Okay.
that.
Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna take the money. I know people say money can't buy you happiness, but I feel like money can fucking buy me
Honestly,
happiness.
I'm with you on that too.
Money can fucking buy me all the happiness in the world.
I would love to have like a woman that would just love me for the rest of my life, but maybe it's just me being an insecure bitch, but I would not believe her.
Yeah,
I'd be like, you slipping, bitch?
Especially me out here fucking have dated one person in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like sketch as fuck that whole relationship. Like she is by far out of my league.
Which might be delusional or like you might be overthinking. But it could be real.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, I'm pretty sure that's why I've never been in a relationship yet. I've been darn close. But every time I'm like, she'll never love me. Why would she love me?
Yeah.
I'm a piece of shit.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm, it sounds sad to say, but I don't feel like I'm fucking special compared to anybody else, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, there's
When why
better
should you?
people than me.
If you did, then you'd be delusional.
Yeah.
You would be one of those people that thinks that they're just doing great at life when they're not.
Okay. I think the age-old question, if your dad is 2 inches in you, and you were 2 inches in your mom, you moving forward or backwards?
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. I would grab the gun,
Kill yourself
on the
spot.
bedside table, and fucking shoot my head.
Okay, I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna move forward. Going backward, it's incest and it's gay.
Yeah, that's
Moving
a double
forward,
whammy. And at
it's
least
just
you can afterwards. Yeah, I'm with you on that because at least afterwards, Freud has the Oedipus complex.
Yeah.
So you'd be like, guys, the Oedipus complex, it made me.
Yeah.
Freud
Psychology.
was right, guys. Freud was right. You might think he's
Yeah.
crazy, but he was right.
Yeah.
I just fucked my mom by accident.
It's also bold of you to assume that I can move forward at all with the 2 inches.
Oh.
Ooh. Would you rather give 5 blowjobs per day or have anal sex once every couple months? I assume you're the one receiving it then.
Yeah. Probably blowjobs. I don't want shit up my ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I
feel
just
that.
don't.
Yeah. Because if I did, I'd be gay.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be gay as fuck. I'll suck a dick. I don't want a dick on my ass. That'd be gay as shit.
Just because you try it one time, don't make me gay.
Hey, $20 is $20.
Exactly.
I think we're supposed to go to Wings in like 10 minutes.
Shit. Is Zach here?
No, he said meet at Wing Place around 7:30.
Oh, okay.
I think we should call Millen for a ride.
Melon?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll call him.
Hell yeah, we should get some road beers.
Oh yeah, sorry for bothering you. Okay. Alright. Bye. He's not coming.
Fuck.
But he did say if we're hanging out after, he'll come.
Okay, good
We
shit.
could do
I'm
a
in.
second podcast. We'll put it on the Patreon.
Fuck yeah.
Featuring Millen and Zach.
Fuck yeah. That's so down.
Because whatever goes on the Patreon, I don't think it matters. As long as I put content out there.
Yeah, probably.
I wanted to charge $1, but you can't.
Oh?
It has to be $2 Canadian. Because $1
Oh,
Canadian.
yeah.
You can do $1 American, but you can't do $1 Canadian.
Okay, that's
Because we
bullshit.
are poor.
No shit.
We're basically Ecuador compared to the United States.
Holy fuck, there's water on the ground or something over here. Something's going on.
Yeah, it's leaking towards your way.
Jesus.
Oh,
fuck.
damn. Yeah, well, that's what I told you.
over
The
here.
snow was melting from the beer bucket.
Yeah.
Well, then how are we getting to Wings?
Okay. I can call somebody. Maybe.
The fact that my podcast is called Road Beers, we don't condone.
Drinking and driving is not promoted.
Yeah.
Sleeping and driving increases your risks of dying. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was surprised
Someone,
to find that
someone
out.
told me that on Instagram notes.
Yeah, I was surprised to find that out.
I've been kind of coming on a dry streak of Instagram notes lately.
I've literally had no ideas of what to say.
Also, nobody else is posting them.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I thought, you know, maybe I see like the odd ones sometimes, like there'll maybe be like one other person or two, but then it's not like consistent or anything. I'm fucking out there every day. Soon as I wake up in the morning, I'm like, notes.
Yeah.
And I get that shit down.
I have started doing them in the morning,
Yeah.
which helps. Especially when I'm at the gym, I get the creative juices flowing. I'll put it on a note. I'll be like, 8/11 did George Bush. Something like that.
Yeah.
But I have to be at the gym. I gotta have my brain juices flowing.
And I genuinely don't know how intense to go with them. Like,
Yeah.
how badly
Yeah,
am
do
I
I
going to
throw an
offend
N-bomb
someone?
on Instagram notes?
Oh shit.
No.
Like there was one thing on Instagram I saw that I thought would have made a great note. You know, like the whole thing with kids. Here comes the airplane, and it hit the other tower. Oh, I'm like, are people gonna find that funny?
See, stuff like that, I think as long as there's not like swears or derogatory terms, you're good on Instagram notes. I reference to them though, like I put, you know that Kanye lyric where it's, I do anything for a, or they do anything for a Klondike, I do anything for a blonde dyke.
Oh yeah.
I put, they do anything for a Klondike, I do anything for a blonde.
Yeah.
Without the dyke part.
I'm gonna be for real. I'd do anything for blonde. I'd do anything for blonde too.
Man, I thought I was a brunette guy, like in high school. Recently, definitely going more on the blonde side.
Yeah, for sure. Whew. The only people, swear to God, I think the only people I've ever like, well, the one I've dated and like anybody I've been through a talking phase with, only blondes. There was one brunette maybe. That's been like, you know, quite a few people.
Yeah. I was hooking up with this one chick that I made out with at mock wedding while I was hammered, and she gave the most mind-blowing blowjob that I've ever experienced. She thought I was like acting because I started like shaking my leg and shit. Like my leg started shaking.
Yeah.
And she thought she was like, "What, are you making fun of me?" I was like, "No, that feels fucking amazing."
Holy shit.
And I ended up ruining it with her. If she's listening to this and she knows who she is.
Shout out.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Call me.
Please. Please, you still have me on Instagram. Please. Text me, please. No, I think she's like getting engaged or something.
Hold up. After or before?
No, after.
Okay, I was like, she's...
But I did sleep with a girl who had a fiance.
Okay.
And then she invited me to her wedding.
That's a little awkward.
Yeah, and the date that I brought, we kept doing tequila shots, and I get...
Oh, you went?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Of course I did. And we were friends.
Okay.
We just happened to sleep with each other while she was engaged.
Okay.
This
is the only thing I need to know. Did you know the fiance?
No, not when it happened.
Okay, because in my mind, I'll go for someone if I don't know the boyfriend. I think it's fair game.
If I don't know she said they had an open relationship too.
Okay.
So I was very in the clear.
Yeah.
As far as morality goes.
Yeah.
But going to the wedding was kind of weird, and it brought a date, and then the date that I was with, we kept doing tequila shots, and then the tequila shots hit, and I was like, all right, we gotta leave. Well, this was at the reception, obviously.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, we're gonna leave. And then as soon as we got out of the reception, because we called a cab to go to Hudson's, I was like, one step out, door closes, I was like, I slept with the bride.
Oh my god.
To my date, and she was laughed her ass off.
Yeah.
Because she knows that's like, oh, classic Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's funny as fuck. Like,
I think I have a lot of great stories, but I just have to tell them better than me feeling like I'm just lame.
yeah.
Because that's a kind of good story. Sleeping with a girl and then going to her wedding and...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think, same here. I have quite a few good stories, but they need to be told at the right time, too.
Right time.
And if I was better at telling stories, too.
Yeah, that's the problem. Telling stories, you have to embellish the truth a little bit, and I am not good at lying.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I start lying, I'm like, wait, but all of these things don't line up, and how am I supposed to tell the truth? Like, I'm not good at lying.
I got good at lying once I had to start tricking my parents out of thinking I was doing fucking drugs all night. Because, shit, here's another story. Thanksgiving, 5 years ago maybe, I was out with a couple buddies, and they're like, fucking hardcore weed fucking stoners.
Okay.
And we were chilling in the one guy's truck at the Ball Diamonds in Warman.
Mm-hmm.
And I get there, and they're like, hop in, have a dab. It's like,
Ooh,
okay, I haven't smoked in like a month, but sure, I'll go for it.
Yeah.
I get in the truck, have a dab, and then they're like, well, now that you're in the truck, it's a rule you gotta have 2. And then they're like, only bitches don't have 3.
Fuckers like that.
So I had like 3 dabs. And again, this was on Thanksgiving.
Off a dab rig, eh?
Yeah.
I've still never taken a dab off
Really?
a dab rig.
It hurts like
The
a
pens,
motherfucker.
yeah.
I'm not a bit like I've tried the pens once, but I like the rigs more than the pens.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I did those 3 dabs and passed out in my car, and this was at maybe like 2:00. So now, maybe 12. So I pass out, wake up at like 4:50, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go to Thanksgiving supper. So I like wake up, look at my friends, I'm like, yo guys, I got dip. And then naturally I drove to fucking Thanksgiving dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I was still high as fuck.
Yeah.
And there's like no way they wouldn't have been able to tell, but I lied my way through that shit and fucking destroyed that Thanksgiving dinner.
Grandma goes in the kitchen. What's your mom's name?
Tamara.
Tamara, come here. Go to the kitchen. Marlon is eating so much food. It's scaring me.
And yeah.
Grandpa comes. That boy's high.
Yeah, and like, okay, I'm skinny as fuck. I don't eat a lot. And you can fucking tell when, like, I'm stoned as shit because I'll fucking, like, go through 2 pizzas.
Yeah.
Because, munchies hit
Hey,
you
if
hard.
I'm hungry enough, I'll eat 2 Delicios.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, not the rising crust, but thin crust? Whew.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Slap them together, make a Delicio sandwich.
I've never heard that before in my life.
Yup.
What the fuck?
Put a little salsa and cheese on top.
Okay.
Baby.
Okay. But, like, regards to pizza and getting high. I was out at one of my buddies. We were fucking smoking, late night. He has a hot tub, so fuck yeah, we're gonna go smoke there and just...
Of course.
We're sitting in his garage, and one of the guys, is like, let's go get pizza. So we drive...
Before the hot tub?
Before the hot tub. And it's like 20-minute drive to...
Because you don't want to be stoned in a hot tub and have no pizza.
Exactly.
Alright.
So we're
Just
like...
trying to put my mind in the...
Yeah. So he's like, let's go get pizza. It's like a 20-minute drive. We drive to Warman, grab some pizza, drive back to his place, and we got like 15 pizzas for like 8 of us, I think. Which is like, holy shit. But,
From Dom's.
Little Caesars.
Oh.
Because, fuck, if you're getting 15 pizzas, holy shit, that'd be expensive.
Hot and ready.
So we did that. We walk back into the garage, and he looks at us. He's like, thank God you're here, and then starts throwing up immediately all over the garage floor.
Ah!
And we're like, holy shit, this guy's fucking greening out. And then, like, he threw up for a bit, and then he fucking destroyed, like, 5 pizzas. But it was fucking funny as shit.
That's funny.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs.
Drugs are bad.
This podcast is called Road Beers, not Road Lines.
We're not in support of Drugs.
Can we get a ride with you to Wings?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. What?
I think this episode's done.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cheers. Thanks for being on, my friend.
Absolutely.
I think that was alright.